Hey guys, welcome once again in this video, and today we are going to learn about setting preferences for copying, dialing rules and general preferences for EFM. I hope this video will be informative once again. And guys, setting preferences for copying, dialing rules. In my last video we learned about copying user, okay, and preferences settings. Now we are going to see here copying dialing rules. So guys, the dialing rule copy option setting determines which information is copied when you drag. Okay, so what kind of information is copying when you drag dialing rule to another server in the list to copy them to the other write fact server. For example, you have two write fact server. Okay, this is your one write fact server and this is two. You have user one and you are dragging that. uh, I mean, this is your dialing rule. Okay, dialing rule, and you are dragging this to second. So what kind of information will be copied? That is what we are going to learn. So guys, to open the dialing rule option, you have to go to preferences. Okay, in the preferences, then you need to go to dialing rule option. So this is the window for preferences, and the second tab will be your dialing rule copy. So here we have three options: replace all rules on destination server. So this will be your source and this will be your destination server. Copy receive into local rules, and copy send locally rule. So we have three settings, and the next one is general preferences. So we will understand, we will learn one by one. So if you select replace all rules on the destination server, what will happen? If selected, if you have selected this option, so the dialing rules on the destination server will be deleted. For example, I have xyz dialing rule created here. Okay, so if I select this option and if I drag the dialing rule, so the existing will be deleted, and before the dialing rule from the source server are copied to the destination server. So before rules from first server to another server copied, the existing will be deleted. Very simple. It comes from this option. Okay, now the next one is copy receive into local rules. So if selected, what will happen? If you are selecting second one, dialing rules set to receive into the local server will be included, otherwise these rules are ignored. So let's see whether these options are available or not. So you can see, okay, I am here, this is my, for example, this dialing rule. Okay, if you click this dialing rule and go to preferences, and you can see here the same window is coming. So if you select this one, what will happen? If you select this one, what will happen? I spoke about this. Now we are talking about this one second. Okay, so if selected, dialing rules set to receive into the local server will be included, and otherwise these rules are ignored. So as of now we don't have any dialing rule created here. So if you want to create, you can create. We will learn in coming up videos. I'm just giving okay. So if I want to move this to another server, for example, this is my second server, so in that condition these preferences or these settings will be applied. Now the next one is copy send local rules or locally rule. What will happen? If selected, dialing rules set to send via the local server will be included, otherwise these rules are ignored. So these are the three parameters, three conditions we can enable as per the policy of the organization. Okay, now the next tab we have, which is general preferences. So if I open this only and go to preferences, this general preferences. So again we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 settings here. Okay, so as of now these are the default settings enabled here. Default settings. I have not configured anything from myself. Okay, and we need to talk about now general preferences. Okay, and it got hang, it seems. Okay, no problem. So let's talk about general preferences and what it is actually. So guys, the general preferences settings determine how you interact with and view items in Enterprise Fax Manager, such as additional information or additional confirmation and warning messages. Okay, you can set up from here. Why it is not happening now? It is gone. Okay, dialing rule, go to preferences once again, and we are talking about this one. Okay, so you can see like what we can do. So the first option is automatically reopen server upon startup. You can configure this if you want. Okay, same tab or information is available here. So general preferences for EFM, if you want automatically reopen servers upon startup. Okay, and confirm object deletions. If we are deleting any object, we need one confirmation. Okay, so these are the default settings. That is why it is enabled and important also. And confirm object override. If we are, let's see in detail what will happen. So if you select the first one, if selected, the servers that were open when you last quit Enterprise Fax Manager will be opened upon a startup. Otherwise you have to open the server each time. Okay, so the meaning is very simple. This is my one server open here. Okay, so if I close this, and if once again I open this, so my open server is coming here. That is the concern. It is open here. Else I will have to add once again here from open server. So this is how you can configure. And yes, this is check mark is enabled here. This check mark is enabled here. That is why I am able to see it. And if not, then let's see what is happening here. If I go to preferences and remove this check mark. Okay, and let me close this now. I closed it. Now let's see. I'm opening it once again. It is getting hang, it seems. So let me take another server. I have a couple of servers. Remote desktop. It seems this virtual machine got hang. Okay, it got disconnected. It seems. Not it seems. It is. So I need to reconnect my virtual machine. Okay. Okay, now you can see that is not coming. Okay, it is open here, but server is not coming. Why? Because I removed that mark. So I will have to add that server once again here. Win2 is my server. So now everything is open. So this is how we can enable the preferences. Okay, and I think something went wrong here. This which server I'm using? RF admin. It is asking for password. Let me give password. Not then I need to give administrator here, because this user is not synced yet to my Active Directory. I mean this one, Enterprise Fax Manager. In next video I will show you how to edit it. I mean how to uh, get users here. So guys, very simple. I hope you understood this. And the second one is confirm object deletion. So whenever you delete anything, you will have a confirmation. Like let's see how it is. If selected, if you are selecting this second option, the user must confirm the deletion before an object such as a user or library document is deleted. Let's see what it is actually. So if you go to anything, for example, I am deleting okay, users. Do I have any user? Let me try this and click exit. So this message, do you want? Okay, like this we can configure object, confirm object deletions, and confirm object override. And if it is selected, what will happen? The user must confirm overwriting the object, an object, such as when an object with the same name is copied into the system. For example, you have two users here, for example u1 and u2. Okay, so I will show you in next video this. Okay, because I don't have any user as of now. And the next one is enable duplicate fax routing coding warning. So if you have multiple users with the same duplicate routing, this routing, so we need to have warning. So as of now you can see it has 1000, it has 100, it has 0. So that also we can set up. And enable service control warning, do not show non-configured services. Okay, apart from this, enable service control warning is that, so if you go to this, you can see lots of things here. See, enable service account control warning is that if you want, you can enable it. Okay, and do not show non-configured services also. So if you go to preferences and see, as of now, these are not configured services, but you can see it here. Okay, let me check mark this, and you can see those services gone. I can see only configured services. So that is how we can enable and we can customize preferences here. Okay, and very simple. I hope you understood how it is and how we can enable. Okay, and do not show non-configured services I showed you just now. So guys, this was the very small video, but it's specific information, specific topic I just wanted to discuss, and I hope it is informative. And if you feel it is informative, then as per your wish, whatever you want, you can do it. Either subscribe, like, share, and comment. And in next video, we are going to learn about creating WriteFax user accounts using EFM Enterprise Fax Manager. So for that, what you have to do is to be with channel and subscribe it. So I'll meet you in next video. Till then, bye bye.